During the investigation of this project, the main question that I will be trying to answer is how active is the brain when people do different sports? The way that I'm going to investigate this question was by getting different athletes to wear an EEG headset and then measure their brain activity. The reason that this is an important topic is because it has been proven that having an active brain can help with memory. The criteria that I will have chosen when I'm completing this project is to be able to find out how the brain reacts to different sports and how the brain reacts to unfamiliar sports. I will also include a good explanation of why the brain reacts in the way it does. Some of the key criteria for my product include that my video will include graphic organizers that will be visually displaying the data. The data will be collected from at least 3 different sports. I will also create one video that will be public on YouTube with a length of 5 to 15 minutes. The EEG headset that I used for this project was the Mindwave EEG headset built by NeuroSky. This is a fairly average headset, and it is a consumer level headset. Once you open up the plastic box, you will be greeted by another box. And in that second box, you will find the actual headset itself. It has 2 contacts for your head, an ear clip and one that goes on your forehead. In this compartment, you will find the battery, and it takes 1 AAA battery. This is not included with the device. To turn on the headset, all you have to do is flip this switch right here. Once you open up the box some more, you will be greeted by a CD that has applications on it. This has many useful applications, including games and other applications that help you set up your device. You will also be greeted by a USB receiver. This receiver receives the signal that is coming from the Mindwave EEG headset and allows your computer to connect with the headset. They also provide you with 1 quick start guide that has information on how to set up the headset and how to wear it on your head. I had a few problems recording the data for this project. One of the problems being that I had to have a laptop always hooked up to the device. This created a problem because the athletes had to be able to move around freely when they were wearing the headset. The way that I got around this was that I strapped the laptop into the backpack, and plugged into that laptop was the USB receiver. Now, the problem with the program that I was using to monitor the data was that it did not record the data. It only outputted a live graph. So, the way I got around that issue was I used my iPhone as a hotspot for my laptop. Then I used a free program called TeamViewer to connect so I could see my laptop screen from my desktop. And then on my desktop, I used another free program called Open Broadcast Software, or OBS for short. This allowed me to record my desktop's screen when the athletes were participating in sports. The way that the trials were conducted were fairly simple and what I believe is the best way possible. They were conducted by having 1 participant wear the headset and have the data monitored in the way I just explained. And then, after a set amount of time, we would just switch out the participant or the sport that they were playing. This seemed to work reasonably well, and we were able to record many people's data in a reasonably short amount of time. The results of the data proved to be fairly inconclusive. Right now on your screen are the graphs of some of the data that was collected. And as you can see, there is not a perfect, definitive answer. We only focused on the beta waves. This is because that's the type of brainwave that is mostly associated with cognitive thinking. You can see that most of the data is not conclusive, and it's all looking fairly similar. All of the data is looking fairly similar. This could be for a number of reasons. Some of them might include that the headset was not on the participant perfectly, or it could also include that the headset is not perfect. It is a possibility that the headset is not perfect because of the reason that it is just a consumer product and it is not a professional lab-grade headset. Some improvements that could be made to this study include using a better headset, but the reason I was not able to do that was because I did not have the budget for an expensive headset. I would have also liked to test more sports and have more participants.